All right, folks, time now for our Fox Watch, and revenge, I'm sure, is uppermost in the collective mind of the Detroit Lions today as they head back to Veterans Stadium, site of last season's 58-37 wild card spanking by the Eagles. And we begin our Fox Watch in Philadelphia, where Dick Stockton and Matt Millen will be calling the game. And hello, gentlemen.
And hello, JB. And you're absolutely right. The Lions are returning to the scene of the crime of that wild card route last year. But their concern right now is a sputtering attack. And despite the fact that Barry Sanders leads the NFL in rushing, where have all the weapons gone? And there's no question that Herman Moore had 20 catches, but look at the rest, including Johnny Morton with only 1 catch, and he vocally says he wants the ball more. As far as Ray Rhodes and the Eagles are concerned, he says they were embarrassed, obviously, Monday night in losing to Green Bay. He's made a couple of lineup changes today, both involving rookies. 2 number 2 draft picks. Jason Dunn will start at tight end, and Brian Dawkins will be at defensive back. And Rhodes told us that the Eagles have not played well, really, in the last 6 quarters. And for this aggressive team, they have yet to force a turnover so far this year. Right now, let's go to Chicago, a little bit west of here, and Mike Breen at Soldier Field.
Thank you, Dick Stockton. An overcast, cold afternoon at Soldier Field in Chicago, where the Bears will host the Vikings. From Minnesota, they get their starting quarterback back in the lineup. Warren Moon returns. Now, he injured himself in the second quarter of Week 1 against Detroit. Sprained an ankle on one foot, injured an arch on another. He didn't play any more in that game. Didn't play last week against Atlanta, but practiced this week and will start. However, Moon told us yesterday he's only about 80%. They're going to heavily tape up his ankle, something he's never had in his career. Also, orthotics will be inserted in his shoe, and he says that's very uncomfortable. So he's not going to know really until he gets out on the field and gets those snaps going to see about his mobility and escapability. So although Moon is starting, he's still a question mark. Now let's go to Kevin Harlan in Foxborough.
All right, Mike, thank you very much. The Cardinals and Patriots both looking for their first win. 74 degrees, sunny skies, a perfect day for football. And I'm with Jerry Glanville. And Jerry, Bill Parcells told us Friday something that just absolutely shocked you.
This is the third week of the season, and the head coach of the Patriots looked me in the eye, and he said, Jerry, this is it. Those 3 words, this is it. This is our season. We win this one, we'll go on and be good. We lose this one, our season is over. He then went into the locker room and told every player, this is it.
Arizona losing last week to Jimmy Johnson's Miami Dolphins. Today, we'll start Boomer Esiason, who was yanked at halftime last week. Right now to Riverfront Stadium, Cincinnati, and Kenny Albert.
All right, thanks, Kevin. 2 winless teams, the New Orleans Saints and the Cincinnati Bengals, match up today here at Synergy Field. And the big problem with the Bengals so far through the first 2 weeks has been the running game. Kajana Carter, first overall pick a year ago, who missed last season, has looked tentative. He has not hit his holes, and he has been upset that he's sharing the backfield with Garrison Hurst. Only 27 yards over the first 2 weeks. In fact, after last week's loss to the Chargers, Carter said, I thought I'm the feature back. I don't know what the coaches are thinking. Well, Carter met privately with head coach David Shula this week. Shula said he's just got to do his job. Offensive coordinator Bruce Coslett, a bit testy. Coslett said that Kajana Carter has to make us, the coaches, want to leave him in the ballgame, and they will not hesitate to go with Hurst today should Carter be ineffective. Now let's head back to Hollywood and James Brown.
All right, Kenny, and those of you not getting an early game will see Terry Allen and the Washington Redskins trying to overcome their recent 0-6 mark against the New York Giants, that in an NFC East battle. That game will come your way at 4 o'clock Eastern, 1 Pacific, right here on Fox.